In the closing moments of Jacob's life, he gathered his sons to share prophetic blessings. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, an adder in the path, that biteth the horse heels, so that his rider shall fall backward. The name Dan itself means judge, and Jacob's words confirm this destiny. But there's something deeper here, something that echoes through the corridors of biblical prophecy all the way to Revelation. Now, you might be wondering why Dan is compared to a serpent. This isn't your typical blessing, is it? The imagery is striking, a snake lying in wait, striking at horses' heels, causing riders to fall. What's particularly interesting is how this connects to the bigger picture in Scripture. When we look at the book of Revelation, something curious emerges. This omission has puzzled scholars for centuries. Some early Christian writers saw this as a warning sign. But let's be careful here. This is speculation rather than doctrine. What's more relevant for us today is the practical wisdom we can draw from this passage. Dan's blessing speaks to the power of strategic positioning and timing. Just as a small snake can topple a mighty horse and rider, sometimes the most effective actions aren't about brute force, but about wisdom and careful planning. There's also a warning here about the dual nature of our capabilities. The same qualities that make Dan an effective judge, discernment, strategic thinking, and decisive action, could also be used for less noble purposes. It reminds us that our gifts, whatever they may be, can be used either for good or ill. In our modern context, this passage challenges us to consider how we use our influence. Are we using our position, our skills, our resources to bring justice and serve others, as Dan was called to judge his people? Or are we lying in wait, looking for opportunities to advance our own interests at others' expense? This ancient blessing still speaks to us today about leadership, responsibility, and the careful use of power. As we reflect on Jacob's prophecy to Dan, let's consider our own path. Are we using our influence like a judge who brings justice, or like a serpent that brings destruction? The choice, as always, remains ours.